Steve, what'd you just like about the night tonight?
I just liked that we took care of business. I thought we played a pretty solid game. Our defense was good. We basically took care of the ball and rebounded well. We out rebounded them by 10. They're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league, and we really took care of the glass. So all good stuff. A lot of guys played well, and we just did what we had to do.
Steve, did you want Steph and Draymond back in the fourth, or did they kind of want to be back out there?
No, I wanted them back in, Monty, because when the game is sort of right in that 15 range, things can change too quickly. So we brought them back in at their normal time. I told them both, or I told Steph at least, said 2-3 good minutes, and then you're coming right back out. And Steph understood, and they both went out there and just put the lead where we needed it, and then we got them out. So great game from both of them. I think Draymond has just been phenomenal. He's put together a great season, and particularly these last few weeks, his defense is just off the charts. Energy is great. His leadership has been great. It's just been really fun to watch the kind of season Draymond has put together.
What do you think of Juan's game?
I thought Juan was great. Juan did what he does. He moved the ball. I mean, he had 8 assists, I think, and always moving, always creating plays just with his movement, on and off the ball. And he's one of those guys who just makes the game easier for everybody. And he's a big reason why we've played pretty well here the last month, because Juan has given us great minutes night in and night out.
Steve, I'm sorry if you were asked this previously, but we heard from Damion Lee pregame. He said there's no timeline for his return, and he went through all of the symptoms that he experienced after that positive COVID test. What do you think about what Damion has dealt with lately?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's shocking. I talked to him about it, and somebody who had the vaccine and then gets COVID and gets the symptoms. It's so rare. I think he said 6,000 out of 80 million. So kind of a needle in the haystack, but I think it's great that he's being so forthright. I think people need to know what's happening, and it's great for him to just come out and tell everybody his story. Even if you have had the vaccine, good to still wear a mask and still be as safe as possible as we continue to try to get through this. And as for Damion himself, I have so much respect for him. He's such a pro. He's such a good person, great teammate. And I feel for him because he's had an excellent season, and obviously, this is really, putting him in a tough spot. He hasn't been able to work out at all. So we'll see what happens, basketball wise. But the main thing is he's healthy and feeling better, and we're obviously relieved about that.
Steve, what type of energy and attitude does Kent Bazemore bring to this team? Because it really just seems like he's never down or in a bad mood.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's one of the reasons we decided to stay with him in the starting lineup, just because of the energy that he brings from the outset. He's really good getting into the ball, guarding opposing point guards and putting pressure on the ball to set a good tone for our defense. And he's a great teammate. Guys love playing with him. He's been in this league for a long time for a reason. He's really good, and he's given us a really good lift here in the recent weeks.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Juan Toscano's development this season?
Juan has been fantastic. He impressed us last year when we brought him up from Santa Cruz, and we knew what we had in terms of a guy who just really understood how to play and is a competitor and always brings energy. Excuse me. So I'm a huge fan, and I'm going to end it on that because I can't talk anymore. Thank you.